hike, second hike today is Sky Pond. With the people coming, it's full. There was one spot up there. Anyway, so turning people around, of course it's full. They do have a shuttle here, so you can park and get a shuttle here, or just arrive earlier. It's like midday. Come on. Actually, it might be even. It's 12:44. Come on, people. Anyway, Sky Pond. Now, I've done this hike 3 times before, starting at Glacier Gorge parking lot. So this is starting at Bear Lake parking lot. I've not finished the hike in those 3 times. First time because altitude sickness. Second time, I think it was because my sister had altitude sickness. And the third time, G and I, about the same time in 2017, and it was just after there was a big snowfall, and near the end, you have to climb up a waterfall. Now, it's right next to a waterfall, and it was totally iced up, so there's no way we're going to get up a totally iced up cliff face. So we abandoned. Well, we didn't abandon the hike. It's still a really nice hike. But anyway, so this is the first time I've started from Bear Lake parking lot. Not sure how far it is. It's in my Ore Trails. It's 16 kilometers, but that's extended going to Emerald Lake, which is now closed and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure exactly how far this is going to be. Maybe 12 kilometers, 10 to 12. So I'll give myself 3 to 4 hours to do it, depending on how far it is. Although 3 hours maybe. It's not steep. There's no steep bits. Get to walk past the road in the tight switchbacks here. How exciting. How exciting. Well, I'm not really that excited. Yeah, Glacier Gorge, Trailhead and Shuttle Bus. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Oh, this is going to be pretty. Nice bridge. Yeah, not that pretty. What's this? Oh, that's, yeah, Glacier Gorge, yeah. So that's the way I would have come up if I came from Glacier Gorge. Okay. Oh, here's the trail closures. So I could go to Dream Lake. So you can't go to Emerald Lake. Could go to Dream Lake and then Nymph Lake, then Bear Lake and back to the car. Okay, that's interesting. Might be able to do that. Anyway. Let's go. They've built really nice bridges on this hike. In fact, the trail itself is really nice as well. Look at it. And so far, a lot of people on this hike. I remember doing it in 2017. There was not many people. I suppose the weather... Oh, it's a public holiday today too. Yeah, that's right. Remember there being a waterfall here? Yep. Look at the people. How at peak, 2 thumbs up, just because of lack of people. Started the day with 4 layers on, now I'm down to 1. Just my t-shirt on. So that's all I need. if there's no wind. Still got 2 layers of socks. Water has been falling almost the entire hike so far. Can't see much here though. Through the trees you can see the waterfall. Alright, let's keep going. Still passing a plethora of people, but not passing anyone going up anymore. Maybe it's too late. It is after 1. People are probably, this is really like a 5-6 hour hike. For most people. I think I can do this in 4. Even under 4. So, let's keep going. Another way you can tell how busy it is on the trail is how many times you stop and speak to people. This trail I'm not speaking to anyone because there's just so many people. On most of my other hikes, I will stop and speak to people. Sometimes as long as 20 minutes because sometimes you don't see a person for ages. But here it's just pointless. Haven't spoken to a single person except maybe the odd hi and how's it going, and so that just shows you how busy this trail is. Not talking to anyone. Which is weird, because in real life I don't talk to people, you can just see how many people there are right here. So to make a lie of myself, I decided to speak to someone. And all I said was, "Welcome, you're the 1 millionth person I've passed today on this hike." And then they said, "Oh, you're going to the match today?" They must have known I was Australian. And I had no idea there's a USA-Australia friendly in Denver or somewhere. Not sure if it's tonight or some... Yeah, it must be tonight, I don't know. So they're going. I had no idea. And I'm not going. It's a friendly, who cares about friendlies? Just a name, friendly. Anyway, I'm not going to drum up any conversation with anyone else. That was it on this hike. Somewhat of a view here. I think we have to get up. Yeah, we're going over the switchbacks now. A bit more cloud is coming as well. Slightly concerned about that. Overall, this hike I'm going to put in the easy category. But that's for me. So I think easy, moderate, hard is all different for everyone. So making really good elevation gain, we have to do about 2,000 feet of elevation gain, I think. So we're at 900 feet right now. So switchbacks always help with that. It's nice, I like switchbacks. This might be the last one, based off what I'm looking at. And I don't like this cloud. Just have a look at the map. Yeah. Oh, shut up. God. Okay, we're at the lock. Last time I was here, it was freezing up. Okay, let's try to get past these idiots who don't care about noise pollution. You aren't the only people in the world. I can come back and take photos when they're gone. On the way back. Yeah, so this is the lock. Yeah, last time I was here it was frozen with Janine, so... Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, holy moly. Oh. Wow. Why do people just stop? nearing the end of the lake. Even though it looks like it's frozen, it's not very thick. Yeah, it's hardly frozen at all. It just looks so cool. Here we have a stream from the next lake, which is a small lake called the Lake of Glass, through the loch. Not passing as many people now. Sort of makes sense. Most people will go to the loch and that's it. And now we're going up again. Pretty sure when Jenny and I came up here in October 2017, this was all covered in snow. So that's a good sign that maybe, just maybe, the hike up the waterfall, again it's not up the waterfall in the water, it's right next to the waterfall, will be okay. Yeah, there's not a lot of snow here, which is good. Still a little bit of cloud cover, but it's very thin because I can see the sun through it. Don't want this to be slippery. And it's not. Glacier. Lake of Glass. So that's what we're looking out for. Lake of Glass. There's a small little pond. Might be frozen over, particularly if it's shallow. Do remember this last time we came. Lots of wooden planks. Nice little trickle. This trickle deserves some love. But not a lot. Just a little bit. Look at this. Elevated platform. Okay, there's the waterfall. And I can't see anyone. Definitely not iced up. But that's where we're heading. Okay, let's go. Very happy they've put steps in here. I can't remember steps last time. Anyway, you can see the lake, the loch. Okay, taking my time going up here, keeping my heart rate under 140. It's fairly steep. And I do hate steps, but in this case it was needed. There's the waterfall, and I can see people there coming down, I think. Trail looks fairly iced up. So we're at the waterfall. Oh, look at that. It's the views, but look at that. And that's the climb. It's going to take a while. Although these people didn't have microspikes. In fact, they've never heard of microspikes. Okay, let's do this again. View that way. View this way. With snow falling. Snow started to fall. It's flurrying, but still falling. So I'm tempting to go up here. I think it's time to put away the camera and use both hands. Made it. On the way down, I'm going to use microspikes. I've been watching people come down and they are struggling. And the downward bit makes me the most nervous. So I'll put microspikes on. In fact, microspikes. Yeah, what was I going to say then? Microspikes, yeah. Oh, hello, little pond. So this must be, what's it called? The little pond. Maybe it's not. Maybe we've already gone past the little pond. I didn't see any other pond. Oh, look at that. You can see the waterfall there frozen over. Let's have a look. Oh no, this is the Lake of Glass. Yeah. It's almost getting to that point, isn't it? Huge little waterfall. And we're not far from Sky Pond. Just up there somewhere. I'm seeing a lake. Sky, well, we'll call it a pond. Sky Pond. Because it's called pond. Oh. I've got all this to myself. Starting to freeze over the other side. It's still a nice colour. Oh, this deserves a break. A Kit Kat. This is my view as I take a break. And I am the only person in the world right here enjoying this. Suckers. Sort of don't want to leave. But I'm going to have to eventually. I think it's time to go. Okay, so we're getting to the descent. The waterfall descent. And I'm going to put microspikes on. Hopefully they'll make it easier, because there is a lot of ice. I'm just trying to think where I should put them on. Whoa. That's not the ice, that's just me being stupid. See, this bit's okay. Yeah, not much ice here. I just switched hands with the camera so I could use my right hand to grab onto the rocks. Okay, so we have to get down there. I think it's there. Which means yeah, this bit's okay. Very little ice here. Yeah, but then you get down there, you can see heaps of ice. So I'm going to put microspikes on. Hopefully it makes it easier. I thought maybe I'll be the last person up there. Not some guys coming up. Oh, there's some guys there. Yeah, you can see the ice. So much ice. We made it. And they're taking a long time. And I think they've got past the worst bit. Okay, so onwards. Okay. Yeah, so microspikes helped a lot there. I had no concerns coming down. And just watching all the people before me come down, oh, nervous wreck. All of them. Anyway, so the moral of the story is microspikes help in those sort of situations. So never be shy to use microspikes. That's it for this hike. Sky Pond. Epicness. Until next time. That's it for Sky Pond. Shockingly, a lot of people are still hiking out. Not sure where they're going. I mean, the sunset here is not going to be all that good because the sun's behind all the mountains. Sunrise here will be already awesome, but yeah, maybe they don't know that. Anyway, ooh, I took a wrong turn. I found it out, ended up at the top of the parking lot, not the bottom. It's supposed to be at the bottom. Okay, 15.2 kilometers. Four hours and 28 minutes. Okay, how'd that happen? Did not expect that. Arrived at 7 a.m. in the morning. Leaving at 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon. A great day. And I arrived when it was sunny, and it's sunny now. In between, we had a I wouldn't call it a snowstorm. We'll call it a little trough coming through with some snow. Excellent day.